Hello intermediate student, welcome to our English class, and today we are going to remember and practice adverbs of frequency. It's so important if you are using adverbs of frequency in your English conversation, you are going to enrich your knowledge and keep practicing your English conversation naturally. That's great. So, we have some questions for you, okay, in a conversation. But before, I would like to remember you some important adverbs of frequency. Repeat, please. Once a week. Twice a month. 3 times a year. In a day. Okay? You have to understand. When you have to say uma vez in English, you have to say once, okay? Once a week, uma vez na semana. So never you have to say, for example, one time. It's impossible to say it. I am thinking about because it's incorrect. So, once a week, uma vez na semana. Twice, never you have to say 2 times. Twice. Twice means in Portuguese, duas vezes. Twice a week, duas vezes na semana. And after that, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. 3 times a year, for example, in Portuguese means 3 vezes ao ano, okay? Once a week, twice a month, 3 times a year. When you have to say no dia in Portuguese or in English, you have to say in a day. For example, 3 times in a day. Yeah? Twice in a day. 2 vezes ao dia. 3 times in a day. 3 vezes ao dia. That's okay? You have to pay attention about that when you are answering these questions. I have a lot of questions for you. And you have to divide it by 2 or 3 audios and send us your explanation about this adverbs of frequency sentence and questions. The first one is, how often do you exercise? Simple for you. How often do you exercise? How often do you go to the dance office? Okay. How often does your mother or father go to church? If they go or not, you have to explain. Okay? How often do you eat chocolate? How often do you help others? That's great. How often do you stay up past 3 a.m.? How often do you stay up? Okay? Fica de pé, fica acordado, stay up 3 a.m. And how often do you listen to music? Nice question. How often do you read books? Do you have email? How often do you check it? For me, this question is every time. Every day I am checking my mail because I use in my job sending message to my employees or receiving message to my students and things like that. How often do you eat fish or seafood? That's nice. How often do you take medicines? Great. Not every day in my case, but sometimes I need to take medicines. Next, how often does your family go out together? Nice question. In this coronavirus crisis, yeah, maybe it's impossible now, but how often, normally when you have time, try to explain about that, okay? Next one, how often do you take pics from yourself? Okay, how often do you take pics from yourself? Great. How often do you ride a bicycle? It has a while I don't ride a bicycle. Let me see. I don't remember the last time I rode a bicycle. I believe 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Yeah. Next one. How often do your parents go to the restaurant? Nice question. And how often do you surf on internet? Maybe every time. How often do you talk about series in your conversation? Great. We have a lot of questions. You have to divide it by 3 audios, but try to give an explanation about this question. Not only answer in a short conversation. Try to explain and answer the first question and the second one linked together, okay? Do this, and we are gonna practice counting history about your life using adverbs of frequency. It's nice for you improving your English conversation, okay? A lot of questions, and we are gonna improve a lot your English. This is the first part, okay? If you didn't understand any questions, search about that, tell us about that, and of course after that, preparing to send the audio to us, and we are gonna keep talking about this thing. For me, for example, how often do your parents go to the restaurant? It's a difficult one. Normally, we like to get together at home. Having lunch or have dinner only at home. It's difficult to go out to the restaurant to have dinner or to have lunch. Okay? You have to think about this thing and talking about your explanation. How is your life using adverbs of frequency? That's nice. Let's go to the next part. This class is so short because we have only exercise. English conversation for you practicing, and after that we are gonna keep in touch by WhatsApp about these questions and using this class for helping us with a subject to keep in touch and using our English natural, okay? So, new vocabularies. It's so important learning new vocabularies, and after we learn this, I give you the means of these vocabularies. We have a question for you, a conversation. You are going to choose a new vocabulary above and say something about it. That is, you have to create a history talking about some new vocabularies, maybe one or two. You have to choose this, and after that, send another audio talking about this new vocabulary, okay? Let's go, let's get started. Repeat, please. No way. Bathing suites. Repeat, okay? Lung disease. Unforeseen. Unforeseen. Sightseeing. Sightseeing. Outcomes. Make sure. It makes sense. Pricey. Expensive. Photo shoot. Okay, the first column, no way. No way means in Portuguese, de jeito nenhum. You can write this because I believe the most part from this vocabulary is new for you. So, no way, de jeito nenhum. No way. Okay? Bathing suites, the second one, it means maiô. You know, the wearing. The clothing the woman you wear is bathing suit. Maiô. Okay? Lung disease, it means doença pulmonar, because lung, it means pulmão, pulmonar. Lung disease, doença pulmonar. Great. Unforeseen, it means unpredictable in English. Unpredictable and unforeseen, it means imprevisível, imprevisto. Okay? You have another English synonym, unforeseen and unpredictable. Okay? Sightseeing, it means a vista de passeio, a vista de uma cidade. When you are, for example, in a hop-on, hop-off. Hop-on, hop-off is a bus, okay? When you are in a tourist city, you are maybe walking to the city with the bus, the hop-on, hop-off, and you can see the sightseeing. Sightseeing é a vista, né, de passeio. Sightseeing in Portuguese, okay? Outcomes, maybe you know this vocabulary. Outcomes, it means results. Resultados. Outcomes, okay? Make sure. Next one, make sure. Make sure, it means Tenha certeza, make sure about it. Tenha certeza disso. Make sure. Are you sure about this? Yeah? Você tem certeza disso? Make sure, ter certeza. Ok? It makes sense. Next one. It makes sense. Faz sentido. It makes sense. It makes sense the things you are talking about. Faz sentido o que você está falando, o que você está contando, ok? It makes sense. Pricey and expensive, it means caro. Pricey and expensive. It's so useful, this word, okay? And photo shoot, it means when you are taking a picture in a studio, it's like álbum fotográfico, sessão de fotos, photo shoot, okay? That's great. This is the first column. The second column now, let's repeat and learning about that. Repeat, please. Chambermaid. Chambermaid. Chambermaid, it means camareira, okay? Camareira, you know? Next one, repeat, please. Chairman. Chairman. Chair, you know, is cadeira. Chairman, it means president. Presidente, chairman or president. You can say like this. Yeah, it's a business chairman. Presidente da empresa, de negócios. Okay? Repeat. Outsider. Outsider. Outsider, it means forasteiro, estranho, okay? Outsider. Next one, repeat please. Scholarship. Scholarship. Scholarship, it means bolsa de estudos. Scholarship. It's a nice word, new vocabulary for you, maybe. Okay? Next one, repeat please. Embarrassed. Embarrassed. Embarrassed, it means envergonhado, envergonhada in Portuguese. It's so useful, this word as well, embarrassed. Okay? Envergonhado, envergonhada. Next one, boast. Boast. Boast, you can use like a verb, ostentar, or boast, it means ostentação. Okay? Boast. Boast. Okay? Next one, repeat please. Weakness. Weakness. Weakness, it means maldade, perversidade, things like that, okay? Maldade, weakness. Okay, next one, repeat please. Dull. Dull. Okay? Dull, it means degelo, descongelamento in Portuguese. Pay attention about the pronunciation, is dull. Dull, okay? Next one, repeat. Highway. Highway. Repeat. Highway, it means estrada, autoestrada, rodovia, okay? Highway. It's a nice word, so useful as well. The last word from the second column, repeat please. Login. Login. Login, it means alojamento. So we are going to camp out next week and we are going to stay in a lodging, okay? Nós vamos acampar na próxima semana e vamos ficar num alojamento também, okay? Lodging. That's nice. These are the words and you have to write these means. And after that, choose a new vocabulary above, 1 or 2 or 3 of them, and say something about it. Create a history about that and send us talking about this. And after that, we are gonna give a feedback for you and keeping talking on WhatsApp by this subject. We are going to create a history, okay? This is the conversation second from our class. Okay, it's a short class, but there are a lot of exercises for you practicing your English speaking. This is the subject, this is the intention for our class. Okay, I hope you liked it and keep practicing your English conversation with us by WhatsApp because you need to improve and enrich your English conversation. Thank you so much for watching this class. Any questions? don't hesitate to talk to us, okay? See you next class. Take care. Bye-bye.